Hey there guys, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. Luke here, and I've got Al back with me to do some Combat Patrol, full-size 40k. It's been a while since we've done a normal bat rep because we've been doing the campaign obviously, which is due to finish soon. So we thought we'd get the new Space Wolves in with the new codex, and we're going pretty fluffy today. We thought we'd we'll let Al get away with a bit of a thing we want to do with these the list we're building. So we'll show you that in a moment, but it's all for good fun, and we can't wait to try out the new Space Wolves. We want to throw in as many cool units as we can. And I'm going to be bringing some awesome World Eaters, guys, and a frigging Demon Prince, because who else would bring a Demon Prince to a Combat Patrol game? Alright, but we'll get into this one, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure you're subscribed, throw a like on the video, and please do leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you think of the new Space Wolves. We'll see you there. Right then guys, here we go. I've got my World Eaters on the left and our Space Wolves on the right here. We're all lined up ready to go. Got a couple of things to point out just before we do start. As I said in the intro, the Space Wolves for starters. The Al, when we built your list, Al, you had a Intercessor squad.
Yeah.
And you were only on 24 power?
I was like 23 power, I think.
23. So it's kind of suggested, why don't you just boost them and make them the Elite's veteran version to equal out the power? Because we couldn't figure out another way with the models.
Because I don't have any other models at the moment.
We want some fun region walls really to be able to make up the power. But for now, we were itching to get out some Space Wolves and do some Space Wolves with this formation. So there is no troop choice now technically because they're not intercessors. And obviously in Combat Patrol, unfortunately, you can't pick the Vanguard detachment, etc., which is a real shame. But on this occasion, we wanted to have a bit of fun with it and throw out the Space Wolves. And so they're going to have Vanguard Veteran squad instead of Veterans. So they won't have a troop choice, but they've got the HQ. And to be honest, my World Eaters, I'm running my Berserkers become troop choice, and they were elites because I'm World Eaters. Otherwise usually they would be elites, so I kind of thought, you know, that sounds fair anyway. So I think it'll be a nice matchup in that respect now, and I will look forward to it, and I hope you guys like that as well. And the only other little thing I've got to point out is that my Berserkers are on their old 28mm bases, so naughty Luke for that one, but I mean, is what it is. I'll take you through my World Eaters list first for Combat Patrol. So obviously it's going to be, we're playing Power today, 25 Power, but we're going to still play Eternal War. It's always how we like to do things here. But we'll start off at the back. I'm going ballsy here with a full-on Demon Prince. I've upgraded him to have wings, which is like plus 1 or 2 power for Chaos Marine, so it's quite a lot. He's not quite armed with what he's got there. He's got the Malefic Talon there, but the sword is actually going to be a Warp Bolter, I think it is, for a bit of range on him. But I've given him a relic, so -1 CP at the start of the game, for Talisman of Burning Blood, which is unbelievable. He gets to reroll charge rolls, advance and charge in the same turn. And he can fly obviously, so that's going to be pretty brutal. And the Warlord trait I gave him is True Berserker, which means that all damage he takes is halved rounding up. So if you caused 3 damage to him, you take 2 instead, etc, etc. So pretty awesome there. It'll make him slightly more survivable because Demon Princes only have about 8 odd wounds, so we'll wait and see what happens with him there. He's obviously going to take the Khorne rune mark, being World Eaters, so therefore he'll be getting his nice extra Khorne goodness. Blood for the Blood God and all that jazz. But I've got 2 squads of 5 Khorne Berserkers at the front there, obviously World Eaters and Khorne marks. So Sergeant for each squad here. I've got the one with the white skull there, and the one at the back there without the helmet on is my other sergeant. And the sergeants have plasma pistols and chain axes. Every other model has bolt pistols and chain axes, so only the 2 sergeants have plasma pistols there. And then I've just got a squad of 5 possessed at the back there to round things out, and they'll have a mark of Khorne as well, obviously. Right then, Al, so the Space Wolves detachment for today. Should we start with the Warlord?
Yeah, sure. He is a Primaris Psyker, and his Warlord trait is Resolve of the Bear, which basically gives him a 6-up invuln, feel no pain, sorry. So on if he would take a wound on a 6, he doesn't. If that triggers, his Saga then becomes the related Saga, which extends that into a bubble of 6 inches, so he could pass off that ability to friendly units within 6. He is a chief librarian, therefore he has 2 powers in addition to smite, which are living lightning, which is sort of a nastier version of Cybolt, and it can jump from unit to unit if you get lucky.
Nice.
And Instincts Awoken, which is a buff that it either means the Assault Doctrine is considered to be active, or if it is already active, then it increases their armor penetration by 1.
Okay, nice. And you want Assault Doctrine active, I guess. So
and he can have he can cast 2 psychic abilities per turn and deny 2.
Nice.
Because of being Chief Librarian. Accompanying him is the Venerable Dreadnought with the Fenrisian Axe and Storm Shield. A unit
Blizzard,
of
isn't it? Blizzard Shield, I think.
Blizzard Shield, is it?
Yeah.
And a unit of suppressors at the back there, and a unit of veteran intercessors. He's the sergeant there is wielding a power axe, but it wasn't actually an option for him to take a power axe, so I've just costed it as a power sword.
Okay. Alright then guys, here we go. Table setup today is as follows. So we have a little bit of a desert Martian kind of landscape going on. Kind of suits the Khorne World Eaters, so figured I'd put that out. Since the last Space Wolves game we did a bit of a snowy territory, so figured I'd break this one out for today. So you got the 2 kill team boards put together for the actual combat patrol size map. We're going to play the Outriders Eternal War mission for combat patrol. Primary objectives are the same as always, and you can't hold an objective and leave it in this one, so you have to stay on objectives if you want to hold the objective. At the end of each player's command phase, player gains maximum of 15 victory points for the following: control 1 or more objectives, gain 5 points; control 2 or more objective markers, get another 5 points; control more than your opponent, get another 5. So those are your 3 primary objectives. There's a secondary objective, there are 3 secondary objectives as always that we can then choose from the different categories. Survey is another one that we can actually choose, which is if you control objective 2 and objective 3, which aren't in our deployment zones, you get an extra 5 victory points for that. However, I'll point out where the objectives are. We've got number 1 and number 4, which are in our own deployment zones because it's corner deployment in this, and you have to stay 9 inches away from the middle in a bubble. I'll show you the book there. So there you go, as you can see, corner deployment. Other than that, the 3 secondaries we've actually chosen, neither of us took the mission specific one. I kind of gathered neither of us would really want to. So for the World Eaters, I've taken attrition from No Mercy, No Respite. So each battle round, whoever kills more gets the 4 victory points. In this case, I took attrition, so it would be me. Then I've taken Slay the Warlord, score 6 victory points if you take out the enemy Warlord by the end of the game, which is Al's Librarian. And since he does have a Librarian, I thought I'll take one from Warpcraft, which will be Abhor the Witch. If I kill the enemy Psyker, I get 5 victory points. Any other Psyker on top of that I kill is another 3, but I believe Al, you've only got the 1, which is your Warlord this game, so thought I'd definitely take that. So I'm without a doubt going to be hunting the Witch to slay the Warlord this game, no doubt about that. But what have you taken, Al, for your 3 different ones? I know that you've tried a couple from the new Space Wolves book.
Yeah, from the Space Wolves book, the new codex, I've gone for, in the Purge the Enemy category, I've gone for Glory Kills, which gives me extra victory points for slaying or wounding characters or monsters.
Okay.
Warrior Pride, which gives me 3 victory points if 2 or more of my units are within engagement or have completed a charge that turn.
Nice.
And also, because I've got a Psyker, I've taken in the Warpcraft section Mental Interrogation, which is an action which isn't great, but he mentally interrogates a character model up for an action and can generate 3 victory points from doing so.
Nice. Right then, so let's do a roll off L for deployment. Let's get into this. World Eater's getting a 5 and a 4 for the Space Wolves. So it's going to be, I'm the attacker, you're the defender, Al, so you're going to have to drop your unit followed by mine. Like I say, guys, corner deployment, World Eaters will be this corner, Space Wolves that corner, I'll decide. And then we're going to stay 9 inches away from the middle, otherwise it's in our own quarter there. And that's pretty simple. We're all deployed and ready to go. The World Eater's down on my side, obviously. We've got Khorne Berserkers. Other than that, we've got the Demon Prince up the front, flanked by his Khorne Berserker squads. And then we've got the Possessed on the left-hand side there, looking good. So, down on your side, Al.
Got my suppressors here, getting a bead on them.
Indeed.
Got the Psyker and the Dreadnought hanging around at the back behind some cover here. And I've got my cheeky veteran intercessors. Maybe they might be thinking about that objective over there, but they're also thinking about like getting a nice line of fire. So
yeah, sounds good. Alright then, let's get into initiative roll off, and the World Eaters are getting, a 5L, a 3 for the Space Wolves, so I've got to choose first or second here actually, I guess, which could be important, but I think given my Demon Prince has 12 move plus advance and can charge in the same turn, I think I'm going to have to go first, methinks there, my buddy. Straight into the command phase then, and I only started on 1 CP, so I got up to 2 because I spent a command point on a relic, given that that's how 9th works nowadays. Al, however, did not have a relic and therefore will start on 3 once he goes into his own turn. But I'll have 2 command points then, no scoring first turn here, so we'll go straight into some movement. And straight off the bat here, Demon Prince can obviously fly, so has 12-inch movement, so can go straight over whatever he wants to there. But he's going to advance, I need a good advance. Oh no! Is that worth a reroll or not? 13 is still a long way, and then he's got a charge roll later, so I think he's going to be fine there, to be quite honest. I think we'll advance him forwards. And there he goes. Lands on the other side, and the intercessors poo themselves on the other side of the pipeline there. But yeah, the massive Demon Prince lands down. He has his, I think it's the Warp Bolter that he can use because it's assault as well after advancing. But we'll go on to the rest of our movement. I think the Khorne Berserkers are just going to have to advance this turn. So the squad on the right for a +5, squad on the left for a +5 as well. Nice, some nice advancing there. Okay, Khorne Berserkers have run down the flanks there, so this squad on this side came down, and I've got 1 model within 3 of objective number 2, and the other squad has moved this way and gotten cover behind the pipeline, ready for those suppressors to batter me. Possessed there are also, I think, gonna make an advance move, although they might be able to pull off a charge this round. Yeah, the Possessed have the icon of Wrath, which means that they can move, well, they're moving 7 for starters, and then they can charge, so I'm thinking, yeah, we get round, and I'm going to go and get round to here and see if we can make charges this round. They can't advance and charge like the Demon Prince, but they'll certainly try to make actual charge this turn, because they can re-roll their charge roll with the icon of Wrath. Other than that, that is all the movement for this turn, so we're going to go straight into any shooting that we have. 2 shots with the Warp Bolter from the Demon Prince, that's my only shooting this turn, and he's 2 up ballistic skill, but he advanced with an assault weapon, so it's going to be 3 ups. Rerolling 1s though, because I'm a Prince of Chaos. Into the Intercessors, and we're going to go with 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. Okay. Obviously, Death to the False Emperor is only in the fight phase for 6s, so we'll carry on wounding. Strength 4, toughness 4, so 4s. Oh, it's a good start for the Chaos. Not so much for the Intercessors, -1 AP, so that is 4 up saves to be made. Oh, no failing, man alive. Okay, you're going to re-roll any of those. That's 2 damage apiece, dude, so that would be 2 dead Intercessors right there.
I'll re-roll.
Got to re-roll one of them for a 4 up.
I think I have to.
Going down to 1 CP. Hey, yeah. Worth it. So only 1 dies in the end. There we go. And unfortunately, your Psyker isn't giving off that 6-inch bubble yet, because that would have been handy. Right, that is how shooty my force is. So let's go into charging. Demon Prince might as well go. And he probably will just go straight for your Psyker, to be honest. He's
really?
Yeah, he's going to be ballsy. And because he flies as well, he doesn't care about going into the terrains. Okay then, so Yeah, no Overwatch because you want to save it for the suppressors. So the Demon Prince is going to go, and he's re-rolling charge roll here for being his blood Talisman of Blood, Burning Blood. So let's see what we can get. Oh, that's definitely not doing it, and we need to re-roll that. That's not good. Let's see what we can get. And an 8 is probably definitely doing it with Fly there, but I'll check it out. There we go, finishing the charge with the Demon Prince and the Warlord in his little hidey hole there. I've hit what technically is a barrier there, really, a dense terrain, so Al will get his defensible terrain. So next up, the Possessed. They're going to risk making a charge at the suppressors. All three can see me. I've got no cover here, but not that it's going to matter for Overwatch, really. So you're Overwatch now?
Yeah, I'm going to spend a point on Overwatch.
And it's going to be suppressor cannons, or 3 suppressor cannons. So 9 shots, 3 apiece on 6s.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
nothing.
Okay, nothing.
Jeez.
Oh, wow, okay.
I thought you'd have got at least one.
That's brutal, man. Brutal. I'd have expected at least a couple there. That worked down to a T. Charge for the Possessed, and they got Icon of Wrath, so re-rolling. 7 is exactly what I need, so I ain't going to re-roll that, and I can't just re-roll 1 dice for that, I don't believe, so a 7 is perfect for what I want. Right then, let's go with the Demon Prince, let's get this over with. The Primaris Librarian doesn't actually even have an in-bun, so this could be brutal. The Demon Prince then, 6 attacks, +1 for his Malefic Talon, +1 because he's Khorne, so let's go for 2s, re-rolling 1s, because I'm Khorne. Okay, 2 6s as well, which means 2 additional attacks for Death to False Emperor. 2 more hits. Wounding, Strength 7, Toughness 5, did you say? I think so, 3s either way. I think it's 4 actually, but...
4.
Okay, so no rerolls on this one to be fair, and I can't anyway because of your bear trait. But I need 3s, so I did miss 4, however, it's -2 AP. So 4 saves on 5 ups, and you're going to need to make 2 of these minimum. Oh, you got 6 up Feeling of Pains as well, actually. Go for it. Okay, how many you got there? Oh, you made 2, okay. So now 4 damage would go through, which means you'd have 4 6-up saves. No command points to reroll saves anyway, but you know he's going to live. These do 2 damage each, so 4 6-up saves for the damage from those wounds.
This is the Feel No Pain thing.
It is indeed. See if you can get any of these. And that would be a no, so that's a shame. But you do take 4 damage and you're down to 1 wound. You're quite lucky there, to be honest. Right then, guys, got to track back slightly here. The Demon Prince actually has 2 more attacks, because he charged and he's World Eaters, and he's got Hateful Assault for being Chaos. So I've got 2 additional attacks here, so I need to get these done because it could finish him off easily. 2s rerolling 1s, 2 more there, wounding on, I think it was 3s. 2 more wounds, and that is the -2 AP, so it's 2 more 5-ups for the Librarian to make.
Oh, come on!
With Feel No Pain.
No.
No, and 4 Feel No Pains on 6-ups. You might as well, you never know. That's the big difference, this. Yeah. So down he goes, to be fair. I'm glad I remembered those. So down goes the Librarian. But otherwise, it's going to be onto me on this side with the Possessed, and they're going to pile in on those suppressors. Right then, so the Possessed, as always, Writhing Tentacles. So D3 attacks for the whole unit. So they get 2 attacks each, so that's 10. Nice. 10 attacks for the Possessed, and we're looking at 3s to hit, and it's going to be no rerolls there, but it's going to be 6s additional attack rolls for Death to False Emperor. No 6s, but that is incredible rolling. That's nearly all hits except for 1. So despite no 6s, it's probably made up for it quite a bit there. So 9 hits, wounding, Strength 5 with Possessed, so it's going to be 3s to wound. And not too bad either, to be fair. I'll take that for the final roll. So 5 go through, -2 AP, 1 damage each. 5 5-up saves. Ooh. That's really good, wow. Okay, so you take 2 damage, so 1 dies basically, and you got no rerolls there.
No.
So 1 will bite the dust. And then the Possessed have 10 more attacks from actually making charge move, because they have Hateful Assault and they have World Eaters for making a charge. So I need to roll an extra 10 dice here. It's going to be 3s. No rerolls though. That's pretty poor rolling, to be fair. So it might actually mix things up a bit. And might not make too many odds, to be fair. But then wounding is on 3s, which I do get all 4 on. So that's going to be an additional 4 saves. I also had 2 6-ups to hit there, guys. I'm missing things out here for an additional 2 attacks. So that would be another one there, and then to wound with that one would be on a 3. So that's actually 5. So 5 wounds and minus 2 AP. So 5 5-ups for the suppressors.
Yeah.
See if it does any extra damage. Okay, so definitely does. That would be another 2 dead. So that does the job. And there we go, that's how much of a difference the extra attacks made. World Eater's full on, and it's going to be up to whether the Space Wolves can actually do this now. I'm going to have to probably... I'll consolidate as well and come across into the Fen Region Dreadnought, and the Possessed will consolidate 3 down the edge there.
Dios míos, man.
But first turn, it will be Space Wolves to go, I guess, and we'll see what you can do here. So then, the Intercessors making moves. You're going to go 6-0. Intercessors lining up on the pipeline there we go, and they've all got a line of sight now for shooting, so that's the job done there. And you're on the objective, and then you can choose whether you want to charge later or not. And then I suppose it's just straight into shooting, because I'm guessing the Dreadnought ain't going to fall back. 2 shots apiece for the Intercessors in the shooting phase with a bolt rifle into the Khorne Berserker squad. So you've got 8 shots, rapid firing, and go for it. So you're looking for 3s. Not so good. Strength 4, so 4s to wound. And we got 2. 2 would be handy. No. So leaving it, and then 4 up for me because minus 1 AP with a bolt rifle, which I don't make, to be fair. So I'll 1's going to go down. And World Eater's looking pretty alright, to be fair, after that. So then straight out of the shooting phase and into the charge phase, the Fen Region Dreadnought's already stuck in. But over here, charging, yeah?
I'm thinking it's Death or Glory now, and because of the secondary I chose, they'll possibly, if they survive, might be able to score me some extra points by charging, so I'm going to try and charge.
No Overwatch for me, so go for it. 6 will get you in, probably, just about, and then you got your Pirate in, so no worries. Right then, El, so exciting times. You charge with Angels of Death, and your Sergeant has a Power Sword, so you now have 5 attacks on the charge, yeah? The Intercessor Sergeant. Because you're veterans, aren't you, as well? Veteran Intercessor Squad, so...
Yeah, his base attacks is 4.
Goes 5 Angels of Death charging, and you're +1 to hit for Space Wolves charging, so that means you're on 2s to hit. Nice.
Nice! Sawed off 1s!
Yeah. Nice, okay, good start. So that is 5 hits, sorry, I can count. And I'm wounding strength 5 for Power Swords now, for +1 strength. So that's going to be 3s to wound. And,
come on!
2 2s, okay, so that's rounded it out a bit. But that is only 6-up saves for me, I believe, because was it minus 3 AP still?
Minus 3 AP. Oh, I think I will.
So you're going to spend your only command point 3 up. Because I've only got 4 men now.
Oh, well,
No! It's so sad to see. Alright, so I got 3 6-up saves minus 3 AP. And I don't make a 6-up, so that's why it was probably worth re-rolling that. But it's just a shame you couldn't quite get it. So I'll leave the Sergeant alive, and that'll be that. Yeah. Right, so you've got 3 other models with not 3 attacks each to attack, other than the Sergeant, to finish the last one off. Which is my Sergeant. So see if you can do it. You need 2s, because you're charged in your Space Wolves. Okay, so I'll re-roll that one, it's gone slightly off. You actually have another attack each, sorry, because you charged in your Angels of Death, so you got 3 more attacks to roll there. Okay, so 3 more attacks. And that was definitely worth remembering, so 3 more go through and you were hitting on 2, so nicely done. Wounding on 4s, because no Power Sword this time, so just strength 4. And that's lowered the count down a wee bit, so that is going to be 4 go through. Certainly could be enough. I've got 3-up saves though here. 4 3-up saves, and I've got to re-roll if I need it because I haven't spent any command points yet. And I fail 1, and I'm going to have to re-roll that to keep him alive if I can, to be honest. So I'm going to go down to 1, and I'm going to go re-roll the 1 for a 3-up. Hey, made it. Well, okay, so just about done it, and he lives. Right then, so Demon Prince into the Fen Region Dreadnought. What a clash of the ages. So Demon Prince is going to go with 6 attacks plus 1 for Malefic Talon, but no plus attacks for charging or being charged. So it's just going to be 6 attacks, 2s re-rolling 1s for being a Khorne Demon. Re-roll the 1, and I've got a 6 there for an extra attack. Re-roll the 1. Okay, and they're not cumulative, so 7 go through. Toughness 7 because you're a Venerable Dreadnought, so I actually need 4s here, to be fair. No rerolls either. Ooh, that's made a massive difference. Missed 2 extra because of that. Good rolling still though, to be honest. I only missed 3. But that is 4 go through at minus 2 AP, so you just 4/4 up Blizzard shield saves. And then you got Feel No Pains for being a Venerable Dreadnought, so... You made 2, and then they're 2 damage apiece, but you only take 1, I think. So yeah, you subtract the number 1 damage from each attack that goes through. 2 went through, would be 2 damage each, so it's 1 each. So 2 saves on 6-ups for your Feel No Pain. No, nope. Not making 1. So he takes 2 damage, I guess. Right then, so you're going to cleave, yeah?
Yeah.
With the Dreadnought?
I'm going to use the cleave option.
With the Fenris and Great Axe?
It's not as juicy as it might normally be because of his halving damage.
Yeah, halving damage, yeah.
Having done a bit of mental arithmetic, I think it's still probably valid.
Depends what you roll for damage, I guess, but we'll do the attacks first. So 4 on 2s, I believe, to hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is unwieldy, so it's actually on 3s there, my bad. So it's going to be 3 hits. Wounding is going to be on 3s. Strength 10, toughness 6. Oh,
come on!
Not good. Minus 3 AP, so just a 5-up invuln for the Demon Prince, which you could still make. And he doesn't, he rolls a 3, so it's D3 damage out plus 3. But I halve this, rounding up. So what you got?
That's cocked.
Okay, reroll. Oh, so 3, but that makes it 6 damage. Half that rounding up, it's 3 damage. So I'm down to 5 wounds remaining. This is a big fight, man. Just smacking each other as we go. You caused more damage than I did to you so far, so we'll wait and see. Okay, we'll do the last bit of combat here, which is my Khorne Berserker Sergeant, if you like. So that's going to Berserker Champion, I believe he's called. So I get 4 attacks for being charged, Hateful Assault. But then I get to fight twice, so I'm just going to do all 8 attacks in one go here for both combats, because there's nothing else to do here. So 8 attacks on 3s. And that's good rolling again. 6s for Death to Full Temperate, which has given me an additional 3 rolls. I've been rolling quite well this game, guys, so that's another 2 hits from that. That's a lot of hit rolls. And then wounding is going to be strength 6, I believe, with my chain axe. So that is going to be 3s to wound. And I've got 4 misses there, though, so bang on, not far off on average there, so... Got 4 saves to make, but it's only minus 1 AP, so 4 4-ups to make. Go for it.
Easy.
You got 2 wounds apiece as well. Not bad. 50-50 there, so 1 dies basically. Yeah. So taking off this guy here then, yeah?
Yep.
I'll do you nicely, and wow, pretty good combat for you, really. Yeah, I mean, only losing the one.
Could have been worse.
I mean, to be honest, you probably should have wiped the squad given how many attacks you had, but it was very, very close. And you will hold objective 2 for now, so that'll do you nicely. And you won't need to take any leadership there. Right, so we need to do some morale phase here, because your Space Wolves should be okay there, El, because you only lost 1 model from them this round. However, I'm leadership 8 with the Khorne Champion there, the Berserker. So I need to roll a dice. I think I've lost 4 and I've got leadership 8, so I need to roll a 5 or more to fail, to be fair. But I can't auto pass, I haven't got the points. So 5 up, I fail. I'm good, I'm okay, just about on a 4. Points for the end of this round. Attrition, I believe I've killed more units than you, so I get plus 4 points for that. I've killed your Warlord and the Psyker, so I will get lots of points for that at the end of the battle. I believe I get 6 for Slay the Warlord. And I think for killing the Psyker it was plus 5, so I'm already plus 15 points.
Oh, I get pride because I have 2 units
that made either a charge or engaged.
Are engaged or charged.
In the same
so
turn.
So that gives me 3 victory points. And also glory kills. If I do 3 or more wounds to a character
in that turn,
or monster, I get 1 victory point, and I did do 3 points of damage to him, so that's fulfilled. So
you're up to 4, so it is just going to be straight on, guys, to battle round 2, and it's still going to pretty much come down to what that Dreadnought can do.
Turn 1.
Right then, so command phase for me, turn 2 for the Khorne. It's going to be 2 command points for me now I'm on, and I'm on 15 VP. So movement phase, I've got a couple of options here with these guys, so we'll work this out. I'm going to advance the Khorne Berserkers, and they're just going to get back onto objective 3, or whichever way they can actually go. So +3, that should get them with 9 over to there quite comfortably, and it will. Then the Possessed over this side, they're going to move 7 and get in close to the Dreadnought, ready for some charges. And also, obviously, the Khorne Berserker squad made their moves over there and advanced. Right then, Possessed have moved up as well to the Dreadnought, and they're getting ready to charge in later. So we'll go into shooting phase because my Khorne Berserker is happy to stay in combat. The champion actually has a plasma pistol that I upgraded him with. The Possessed and the Demon Prince have no shooting, so we'll just go with the pistol here for me. Plasma pistol. So plasma pistol will overcharge, so we'll risk rolling a 1. I've got a reroll if I need it. So 3 up. We'll make it on a 4, so we're definitely hitting. Strength 8, so it's going to be 2s to wound. Wounding on a 5. -3 AP, that's a 6 up save then for the intercessors. No, not making it. It's 2 damage, so that does take 1 straight out, and that's where I stayed in combat. Okay, so that is literally my shooting, being Khorne obviously. Let's go straight into the charge phase. Dreadnought's obviously not going to be able to react to this, so Possessed will try and get around the back onto that objective with a 6. And there we go, swarming around the back and getting on objective number 4 as well, just to help claim that. And then I guess it'll be the Possessed first, because they are the only charging models. So D3 attacks for the whole squad for the Possessed, +2 each because we charged and we're World Eaters. Only +1 attack each though. Right then, so this is going to be on 3s, re-rolling 1s because my Demon Prince actually gives off the re-rolling hit rolls of 1 with a 6-inch aura, so they'll benefit from that now because they're Khorne. So it's going to be 3s re-rolling 1s, and we'll re-roll the 1 there, and you are serving the Emperor, so I've got 3 6s there for 3 extra attacks. That's really good rolling, but I got 3 6-ups, so 3 extra, and the last one was a 2, so I missed 1 attack really from the initial roll. Strength 5, toughness 7 though, so it's going to be 5s to be fair to wound. And I can see 6s and 5s to be fair, is take those out.
Pretty damn good.
Not bad roll at all either. So that is going to be...
Man.
It's going to be your invuln, isn't it? So that is 7 saves on 4 ups. That's pretty damn good to be fair. Okay, so all 4 up invulns, and then you do have your 6 ups as well actually. So you fail 4, and then you've got your 4 6-up Philip Pains. And you make 1 to be fair, so you take 3 damage, and you don't round that down either because it's not multiple damage. So I believe
so
you're down to 3. Oh man, okay. But now that is the Possessed done, and you can choose who you want to go with first. Alright, the Dreadnought's getting angry, and he starts swinging around in a circle with his giant axe and summoning a blizzard. So into the Demon Prince Elia.
Yeah, I'm going to do the cleave attack.
And you ignore the unwieldy because you got charged by my Possessed, which activates your Space Wolves. So you +1 hit 2s again instead of unwieldy. And
+1 attack.
+1 attack for Angels of Death, so go for
Which
it.
gives me 5 dice.
On 2s.
On 2s.
So you can get... Hey, no 1s. Good start.
Nice.
Wounding is going to be on 3s. Strength 10. Toughness 6. And good wounding as well, and you can always re-roll 1 if you really wanted to as well. Re-rolling for your last command point there. Yep. Making sure of it, so you're down to 0 command points, and you definitely got it through to try and finish me off here. 5 5-up invulns. And whoa, that wasn't bad though. Oh my god! Oh my god, he survives! He actually will. Oh wow, the luck has been something else this game. Alright, so I did not expect that. D3 damage, see what you get. And 2, so half that rounding up. For 5, half that rounding up is still 3, so I'm down to 2 wounds remaining. Yeah! If I'd have failed 1 more save, he'd probably be dead. That's incredible from the Demon Prince. Now it's going to be over this side for my choice, and it is going to be the Khorne champion, the Berserker. And he gets to fight twice, but he's going to fight for the first time now, and it's going to be 3 attacks because no charges have happened there to activate my Khorne, or my Hateful Assault. So let's do 3 attacks on 3s, no rerolls. And I get 1 hit, but an extra, 2 hits, sorry, but I get an extra roll for the Death to False Emperor, which is also a hit. So wounding on 3s for strength 6 with my chain axe. And not so good there, so only the 1 in the end, which means 1 minus 1 AP for a 4-up, so you're not going to die here. From the first lot anyway. Okay, so no rerolls there, so 1 wound. I'll put it on the non-sergeant, I'm guessing. For you all. So
Sure.
I'll put him down to 1 wound remaining. So sergeant with the power sword, yeah? Over this side. It's going to attack the champion. Needing 3s. Get it. And you need to wound here. Strength 5 with the power sword, so 3s. And 2 wounds. 2 6-up saves, and I've only got 1 wound. And he goes down, still good rolling there. Look at my 5-ups, madness. But he finally goes down, swinging as he goes down, but he goes down, he leaves one of you on a wound remaining. So you've done the job there. And you can consolidate if you wish to, but you might as well stay on the objective, I guess. You're just going to consolidate around the corner there for 3.
Line of sight as well.
Yeah. 6 attacks with the Demon Prince, 2s, rerolling 1s. Reroll those 1s, no 6s there though, to be fair. So all hits though for 2s. Wounding is going to be on strength, it's 4s, wasn't it? Strength 7, so. Okay, so pretty close, pretty even Stevens there, 50-50. So 3 go through for 4-up saves. 4-up invulns, plus 6-up feel of pain.
I could really do with making...
But you're halving my damage anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, he's alive. You got 2 6-up feel of pains, you got no rerolls, so. Oh, made 1. Okay, so you only take a damage. Wow. Because you halve the damage technically for my attacks, so you take 1 damage off the 2 damage attacks. Yeah, so down to 2 wounds remaining, both on 2 wounds remaining. Yeah. So tight stuff.
Slugfest.
It really is, yeah. I mean, I should have been dead ages ago.
14 hours later.
Yeah, I know. Right? Okay, so that is the end of my turn 2. So he's on to Space Wolves and their turn 2. You go up to 1 command point again here, Al. Score things for you as well, actually, if you've got anything. So you've got 1 objective there, but I believe I do now hold 2, so you don't hold more than me. That's why it made a difference. I didn't score any objectives first turn. I wasn't on anything in the end. So you do score 5 points, to be fair, for holding objective 2. I didn't get any scoring for objectives this round. Into your movement, Al. So straight onto it, and these guys have basically we've had a chat here, and you pretty much just need to get them moving, I guess, and get them onto the Demon Prince there. Okay, and then that is that. You've made the moves over there. You've got no targets for shooting because my Khorne Berserkers are going to be out of range and line of sight. And those 2 are in combat. So it will just straight onto whether you can make this charge or not. We've just measured it's an 8-inch charge to the Demon Prince with a reroll if you need it with your command point. This is going to be exceptionally close. We've pretty much worked out you need to make this charge or it's going to be a lot harder to get back in this. So see what you can do. 2 dice with a reroll if you need it. Need an 8. Yes, it's bang on. Oh, this game's so heated. What's the Demon Prince make his 5-ups again? So straight into the fight phase. You can choose to go first with your charge models. You're gonna go first with the sergeant, yeah. You've got 5 attacks on the charge for being a veteran sergeant, and you'll choose to hit for Space Wolves charging. So go for it. Ooh, nice, all 5 hitting, that's a good start, but this is why you need all 5, because 5's to wound against the Demon Prince with strength 5, toughness 6. You need at least 1 here. Oh, that's good, 3 go through, but can the Demon Prince do it again? Right, 3 saves on 5-up invulns. I need to fail 2 of these, Al, for you to do this. If I fail 3, I definitely won't live, so let's see what we can get. I've got a reroll if I really want to do it. And I fail 3. Wow. Well, that's probably due, not going to lie. I can't complain about that whatsoever. So down goes the Demon Prince, finally. He just squeals out. It won't matter because I've only got 2 wounds. So if that was a 5-up here, I'd still take 2. So, and I can't half 1 damage. So he screams out in terror and gets... just falls on the ground and sinks through a pit of fire in the ground and disappears. Getting those 2 in on the objective as well, and basically it's going to be me now with the Possessed, and the Possessed have not been charged or made a charge, so therefore their attacks are going to be much worse this turn as well. Into the Dreadnought, D3 attacks for the squad, 2 each. So 3s to hit, 10 attacks, no re-rolling 1s because the Demon Prince has gone down. So that is going to be 4 missing, but I've got 2 6s for Death to the False Emperor, which gets me 2 extra hits. Wounding is going to be Strength 5, Toughness 7, I believe, so it's going to be 5s at the very bare minimum. Oh, only 1 wound! Oh, wow, and there's it's going to be a 4-up invuln though for you, Art. Followed by a 6-up invuln. Yeah, you're going to spend your last command point and then re-roll the invuln for a 4-up. Oh! Okay, it's a 3. Alright, so failed the invuln.
Okay, so that was a waste of time.
But you do still get your 6-up
I've got my
feel the
6-up feel the pain. No.
I laugh you made that after all that trouble. Alright, so you do go down to 1 wound remaining, so you're not dead, to be fair. So that is 8 attacks. You're going to scythe, Al, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to use the scythe profile. Try and cut a swathe through these.
There. So you need 2s now, because it's not
Enemies
unwieldy.
of the Empire.
Okay, 2 1s in there though, so that is going to be 6 hits. Strength 6, so 3s to wound against the possessed. Oh, not so good.
Only
You still
2.
get 2. Minus 3 AP, but I've got 5-up invuln for being demons. What damage does it do scythe as well?
Just 1.
Just 1, so I failed 1, made 1, so 1 goes down to 1 wound remaining. So then guys, at the end of turn 2, we're looking at no morale and points, it's 15 all. Al, you were plus 6 at the end of that one. So you got glory kills and you got warrior pride, so you killed a monster, which was my demon prince, which means you got plus 3 victory points for that. And then you also made a charge this round and were engaged with the unit at the end of the turn. So, because you've still got 2 units to pull that off, to be fair. So you got 3 points for that this round as well. So you're plus 6 in total. I gained nothing this round. You beat me to attrition, so I can't score that. It's 15 all going into the turn 3, and things have evened out massively. But it will be into turn 3, and I might...
It's on a knife edge!
It is on a knife edge. And in my command phase, at the beginning of turn 3, I hold 1 objective there, and I have 4 models on objective 4. You only have 3L, so I definitely hold that one, which means I have 2. 2 or more objectives give me 10 points. Holding more objectives than my opponent is another 5, so it's plus 15. I'm up to 30. So
sad times.
Yeah, I think that's kind of shown where I control things on the map at the moment, I guess. I mean, if you can wipe out the possessed and start to regain control of the map, you might be able to pull it back a bit, but we'll see how this goes. We'll play out this round. Yeah. I'm up a command point to 3, and then we will go straight into probably... I mean, the Khorne Berserkers are happy sitting there, and the possessed are doing what they're doing. So, I mean, I think the possessed, to be honest, will just go into fight phase, and we'll try and take out the Dreadnought. He's only got a wound left. Right then, so you're going to scythe out to have your attacks back with the Dreadnought, yeah?
Yeah.
So 8 attacks, looking on 2s, because no one wieldy for this, into the possessed. And you're looking at 2 miss, to be fair, so looking at 3s to wound. Strength 6. Oh, okay, so only 4 go through, but I do have 5-up invulns for these. 5-up invuln saves, and I don't make a single one, to be fair. Yeah, I've got 3 command points. I'm not using them for much right now, so I'm going to go down to 2, and I'm going to re-roll one of them, because why not? Got lots anyway. Didn't make it, but worth trying. So that is 4 damage, and I believe 1's already on 1 wound, so that brings that down to 3 damage. And he'll go off, because I want to help control the objective. So 2 die, and he's down to 1 wound, and that's that. Right then, so the possessed to go now, because the Fenrisian Dreadnought got to go first there. So now it's going to be D3 attacks for the possessed. There's 3 left, 2 attacks each. So 6 attacks. With the 3 that are left, this is going to be on 3s, no rerolls. And we get 4 go through. 2 extras, sorry, for the Death to False Emperor, which is just 1 additional one there. Wounding is on 5s though, and no wounds.
Oh.
And okay, so nothing happened there, nothing to be done in the morale phase, and it's going to be on to turn 3 for the Space Wolves. Right, so you're going to make moves, Alia?
Yeah, I'm gonna move these boyos.
Get into the terrain, into the dense cover.
They're gonna jump over this barrier and get ready to charge to defend the Dreadnoughts. We have to defend the
Last
valuable.
ditch. Okay, so no shooting again, I guess. Yes, it was. Yeah, you saw the one remaining. So I guess you got no shooting because I'm in combat there.
Yeah, correct.
And it's just going to be straight up charging with those. Then I guess so. Go for it.
Yeah.
And they're in.
We're
So straight up into the possessed, and you can still hold down the objective because it's contested right now. So there were no points for you this round. So straight into the fight phase then, in Hammer of Wrath, you charged with the Intercessor Veteran Squad, so you've got 5 attacks.
And this hero who took down the demon...
He's going to be promoted after this, surely.
He's gonna have a pop.
2's to hit, because Space Walls and you charged, so you're all hitting. And then wounding is going to be on toughness... So toughness 4, so you're going to need 3's, because you're strength 5 with the Power Sword.
Yep.
Go for it. And 3 hits, not too bad. It's going to be 5 up invulns and 1 damage each. So wow, all 3 go again. And I could actually save a man if I re-roll again. So I'm going to go down to 1 command point and re-roll a dice, which doesn't work again. I don't know why I bother re-rolling 5 ups. I've just got the points. So I do lose the one that's on 1 wound and another possessed. So just the one next to him, I guess. And that one there, yeah. And then no wounds on the other one. He's no damage on the other one, so he's all good for now. 4 attacks on the charge with the standard intercessor on 2, sorry, because you're Space Wolves. Got it. And then wounding on 4s this time, though, because he's not got a power sword. Okay, so 2 wounds, and I've just got 3 ups now. So 2 3-ups, and I made this.
Well done.
You charge the possessed, so that activates my hateful assault. The World Eaters one, though, I don't actually get, I don't believe. I think it's only if I make a charge. So it's going to be D3 attacks plus 1. Oh, 3!
Whoa.
So my single dude is on 4. Can he single-handedly mutate your Dreadnought? Mutated limbs. Not at this rate he won't, so he needs 3s. Wounding is going to be on 5s. He gets a 5! And I can't re-roll, I've re-rolled. You need a 4-up, but you've got a re-roll, I think, actually, so you should be doing this. You fail. You're going to re-roll for the command point. You've only got 1 wound left.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Go for it. Need a 4, followed by a 6-up, feel no pain. Feel no pain, 6-up. Can you get it? Can I take the Dreadnought out? Of course. Fair enough, alright. And that Dreadnought's awesome, man. He's lasted all game. And he will now get to fight back. He's scratched to bits. He literally gets up off 1 knee on the floor, straight back up, picks his shield and his axe back up, and he goes to try and take me down for the last swing.
Yeah.
So, well, you're going to attack back with the heavily wounded Dreadnought.
Yeah.
On his last legs, but he's going to take down the last possessed, probably.
He's going to really slam that axe down and try and cleave.
Okay, so you need 3s now instead of 2s.
Yep.
You didn't charge or get charged with him, so it's just 2s.
Oh, look at those ones.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Got 2 though.
Wounding. Yeah. So 2's to wound against the possessed, 2 wounds. I have 5 up invulns. Can he make them? Oh, he makes 1, fails 1, and I don't quite have a reroll either for that last one. So 1 goes through, and that's an auto kill because it's 3 damage minimum, isn't it? So
D3 plus 3.
Yeah. So down goes the last possessed, and I cannot believe that's just happened. To be honest, actually I can, but down goes the last possessed, and is the Dreadnought going to consolidate towards the berserkers? I guess he might as well at this point. Intercessors are in cover holding the objective.
I've got that objective, so might as well, I guess.
Consolidate 3. And then that is the end of that turn. The Dreadnought is still alive on 1 wound, but it's causing me troubles because if I want to stay on that objective, I have 12-inch ranged weapons, so I cannot shoot him down, even though he's on so battered on that side of the board for the Space Wolves. So if I want to stay on an objective, which I kind of need to, because otherwise if Al has 2 objectives for the next 2 turns, or at least the last turn even, he's going to get way more points than I can deal with, and he will actually probably win it. So I'm literally just going to have to sit there with the Khorne Berserkers. I'm going to drag them back as far as I can to sit on that objective. It's the best I can really be doing, because if I advance them down the flank to get to the Space Wolves, I'm not going to be on objective for turn 5. And the points collateral will just be too much to take. So they're going to sit on there. Beginning of that turn, I would have gone up to 35 to L's 15, but L will gain points in a moment. So that's my turn 4. Al, your turn 4. Pretty much just working out, guys, there that turn 4, 5, there's nothing else after me staying there that Al can actually do to catch up on points.
It's too far for me to
get over to there in a turn.
It's too far to get over to there.
12 inches with a perfect advance to get to this objective with the intercessors or the dreadnought. They can't get it in one turn and therefore wouldn't be on the objectives ready for turn 5 and would only have 1 each. And I've got the lead on points, so it'd just be 5 each for turn 4 and 5. And therefore the victory would go to the World Eaters. But I mean, what a comeback it was. Victory. Yeah. What a comeback it was for the Space Wolves at the end there, yeah.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor, indeed. And yeah, I mean, wow, that
Dreadnought lives to fight another day.
He really does, yeah. He's an absolute tank, to be fair, literally.
And I mean, this legend who took down
the demon. The guy with the power sword as well. I mean, I did say, didn't I, like, if you get him in there, I reckon he will finish him off, to be honest. The power sword, yeah. Very, very cool. And you managed to take out the Demon Prince in the end. I killed the Librarian pretty early on, obviously. And the Dreadnought, I just can't believe he survived.
Nothing.
No, that winged Demon Prince is, like I say, kind of a glass cannon, really, when he finally got in there. I mean, he survived way longer than he should have done anyway with all those 5-up invuns. But there we go. It's all good fun, guys, and I hope you enjoyed that one. I know, Al, we kind of did a bit of the Space Wolves list for funsies there, given the models that we had, because we wanted to be able to use the new Space Wolves Codex. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway, guys. Obviously, like we say, we're always about a bit of fluff on this channel as well. So we enjoyed it. We hope you did as well, guys. So please do leave some comments below. Throw a like on the video. And as always, guys, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you next time, and happy skirmishing. Hi there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit the notification bell. Also throw us a like on the video and leave us a comment down below. Finally, if you would care to support the long-term progress and stability of the channel, please sign up to become a Patreon member in the link below the video for as little as $3 per month, just like the amazing people to the left of me. You will gain access to many different benefits, but you will also be making sure that we can still put out videos for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and you can check out more of the videos here, right on our channel. Everything Skirmish. But until next time, happy skirmishing, guys.